to my channel. This is a new channel, and I would love for y'all to like, subscribe, and comment. And I'm really nervous. This is all new to me. I've been having this channel for a while, but never done anything with it. Um, Today we're going to be talking about how I found out I was pregnant, and my mom, my boyfriend, my sister, and my grandma's reaction. And just like what everybody's thoughts was, what my reaction was, and that's back in August. It was school, so those for you that don't know, I live in Temple, and I was going to school here. And when I was going to school, it was August. It was already the end of August, and I noticed like August I didn't have no period, but I didn't think nothing of it. Okay, so then September came, and it was the middle of September, and I started thinking like I ain't had no period. Fool. So I told my dude, I was like, hey, like I haven't had a period, and he was like, oh, you're probably gonna start at the end of the month, and it's alright, like you're gonna start. And I was like, yeah, okay. And then so the end of September comes, and my wisdom teeth, I had to go to the dentist in Gonzales. So I went, and when I went, they were like, oh, you need to get your wisdom teeth taken out because they're gonna come in and push all your teeth forward, so that all my teeth were gonna be like on top of each other. And so we made an appointment for that, and so I went to school, and I needed some pants. So I went to Walmart, and I got me some pants. And the whole day at school, because they were high waist pants, so the whole day at school, I'm like, oh my God, my pants are so tight. But they were the size that I usually get. So I'm like, what the heck? And so I'm like, oh, they're freaking tight. So I went to one class, and I was like, you know what? I'm about to undo my pants. So I undid them, and I was like, oh my God. Because like, they didn't hurt like, oh, tight pants. They hurt like, ooh, like I'm cramping. So I was like, ooh, I'm gonna show my period. Yes. And cause my boobs were hurting too, my back. I was like, yes, I'm gonna show my period. Thank you, Jesus. And well, that later on that day, me and my boyfriend, we went to Gonzales for my appointment the next morning. Well, we went to Pizza Hut, we ate, and I drank some Sprite, and I was like, it don't taste the same. Like, ew, it's nasty. And still, didn't think nothing of it. We went to my grandma's, because that's where we stayed the night when we go to Temple, Gonzales. And I took a shower, and my grandma has like a big mirror in one of her restrooms. So I took a shower, and I had told my boyfriend, I was like, does my stomach look weird? And he was like, yeah. And I was like, it looks weird, huh? And he was like, yeah. But still didn't think nothing of it. And I was like, damn. And went to sleep. I didn't think nothing of it. Like I said, 100 times. And then the next morning we woke up, and I couldn't eat because I was getting my wisdom teeth taken out. So they ate Matamoros tacos. And if you're from Gonzales, you know Matamoros is the spot. So I sat there and watched everybody eat in front of me. And then it was time for us to get on the road because it was in San Antonio. So we go to San Antonio, we're on the road, and we're all laughing, listening to music, you know. And I made a joke. I was
Okay, but why do I keep
dude,
pulling
they
my
told
hair?
me, hey, you can't we can't do the procedure. I don't know if I said that right, because you're pregnant. Totally a joke. Like, I did not know nothing. And my mom was like, girl, shut up. And my dude was like, you tripping. And my sister just looked at me. And I was like, what, girl? And we laughed. I was like, nah, I'm just playing. And we laughed and stuff. Well, then we got there. They signed in or whatever. And then we sat and waited. And my dude and my sister's girlfriend had left because my sister was living there at the time and she had to go pick up a check or cash a check, one of the two. And so my dude took her because we all went in one car. And me and my mom just stayed there. And then they had to take me to the back, took me and my mom to answer the questions that they asked. And they were like, when was your last menstrual? And I was like, oh, August. And my mom was like, what? And she was like, it's already September. How was your last menstrual period in August? And I was like, honestly, I don't know when my last menstrual period was. I said, because I don't even think I had one in August. And my mom was looking at me like, and I was like, I don't know. And so then the lady was like, oh, it's okay. We do a pee test anyways. And I was like, oh, okay. Confident because like me, no. So we went back to the waiting room and we were there for a while. It felt like a while. And they were like, Miss Good. And so me and my mom got up and the doctor was like, no, we just need her. And my mom was like, oh, okay. Because she was like, she's just going to change. And my mom was like, oh, okay. And we went to the back. And she told another nurse or doctor, I don't know. She was like, can we talk in here? Can I talk to her in here? And I was like, behind her, like, oh, sis, what? And she was like, we're not going to be able to do the procedure today because your test came back positive. I was like, oh. I was like, what the heck? And I was like, you're lying. And she was like, no. And like my first reaction was I cried because I don't know, like at the time, like I wasn't ready. So it was just like, what? And she started patting on me and she was like, oh, she's scared to tell her mom. I was like, no, I'm not. And once I stopped crying, I was like, can you do another one in front of me? Because I did not believe her. And so she was like, yeah, sure. And I was like, am I gonna have to pee again? And she was like, no, I still have your pee from earlier or whatever. And I was like, okay. So she got another pregnancy test and she dripped it on the pregnancy test and that shit went. And I was like, oh my God, what the heck? And she was like, do you want to tell your mom? And I was like, yeah. And so we went, she sat me in a room and she called my mom in the room. And my mom was like, what happened, Jada? What's going on? Because I was still crying. And I was like, I didn't answer her. I had the papers over my face. Like, I did not want to answer her. And the doctor or the nurse, I don't know what she was, but we're just going to call her a nurse. The nurse was like, we're not going to be able to do her procedure today. I don't know if I'm saying that right. Her procedure today because she's pregnant. And my mom, she like just looked at me. And then when the doctor, the nurse, I don't know, said it again, like I cried. And my mom came up to me and hugged me and told me like it was okay, which I thought her reaction was gonna be totally different. I thought she was gonna be like, Jaden, really? But no, she didn't. And I don't know, like she was okay with it. And my mom was like, okay, well, that's okay. And we walked out of the room or whatever. And I was telling my mom, like, I'm pregnant. Like, what the heck? Like, how am I gonna tell Roberto? Not that, like, he would have been like, oh, I don't want you or get rid of me. Because he's not like that. But I was just scared to tell him. Like, shit. So, they were gone, and like we didn't want to tell them over the phone like why it wasn't going to be able to get done. So when my mom called, she told them that they weren't going to do it because something with Medicaid, because that morning Medicaid was like, oh, you can't pay for it or whatever. So we told them that it had something to do with that, and they were like, oh, all right. So then as we waited for them to come, my mom started calling all her people. I'm talking about friends, co-workers, like everybody. And she was like, I'm gonna be a grandma, she's pregnant. And I'm just like, girl, let it sink into my head first. And she was like, I was like, Mom, what the heck? What? And then later they pulled up. I was quiet because like, And my mom was talking to my sister about her check or whatever. And then my boyfriend was like, well, why didn't they do her teeth? And my mom was like, well, she's pregnant. And my boyfriend said, stop lying. That's what came out of his mouth. He was like, stop lying. And like, I kind of laughed, but I was kind of still crying because I was like, what the heck? And my sister was like, And I was like, yep. And I had 2 pregnancy tests. So I handed one to him and then one to my sister. And my boyfriend, he was smelling it. What the heck? And he was like, dang, this for real? And I was like, yep. And then my sister was like, what the heck? And I was just like, what the heck too? And then like, my stomach was still hurting. I guess because there was a little baby inside of me. And I was freaking hungry because mind you, I couldn't eat. And around this time, it was already like 3. So I was hungry. So we left. They came. Okay, they came. We left. We went to go eat. Girl, we got to Gonzales, and I was like, I want to go to the clinic because I still don't believe in tests.
And there I go again.
we went to the clinic in Gonzales, and they came. They put us in a room, and then the lady came, and my mom was like, well, we just want to check one more time that if she's pregnant. So they did blood work, and they did the blood, the left, and then the lady came back because she knew my mom. So she was like, Vanessa, as soon as I put the blood, or however they do it, she said the test went like this, it's positive. And I was like, oh my God. And like a little part of me was happy, but a little part was like, dang, because like I wanted to finish school and all that. But that's another video we can talk about. And so after that, we went home. Well, I went to my mom's, and my grandma came, and she was like, let me talk to you. So we went to my mom's room, and it was me, my mom, my grandma. And she was like, "Are you ready?" And I was like, "I have no choice." And she was like, "Ay, mija, like, you're gonna be a mom. Just keep yourself healthy." And I don't really know what else she said, but I know she said some positive stuff. Just don't remember. And so like now I have my baby. She is going to be 1 next month. And it is like so crazy to me because like I had a whole child in May of last year. And she grew so fast and like it's just like crazy. Cause like I don't know, like if you know me, you know like I'm crazy. So like my whole mindset is different. Like she's first. When I go to stores, I'm like, oh, let me give me this, and then I go to the baby aisle and I see stuff for her, and I'm like, oh, let me put back my stuff and let me get this, because like she's just my every little thing, like she's so cute, and I just appreciated like everybody's help, my mom and my boyfriend especially. I wouldn't have been able to do this without them. And really, this is her. For those of you that don't know, this is my baby. Right now she's with her great grandma, so I can't show it to you. But yeah, well, thank you guys for watching my video, and please subscribe because that will be nice and much appreciated. So thank you guys, hope you like this video, and thank you for watching.